morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Fuller's Corner Podcast. I am Kendrick,
Hey y'all, it's Kia.
and this is the Fuller's Corner Podcast where we give experience, not advice. The best advice comes from experience. I already asked you how you doing, but I guess I'll ask you for the quote-unquote public eye. How are you today?
I'm good. Trying to keep whatever sickness trying to come on away, but I'm good.
Yeah, same here. I woke up, I could actually breathe out of both of my nostrils, so I guess that's definitely a leg up from yesterday.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Step
It
in the
is.
right direction.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's been a lot of people sick out here.
All this bipolar weather. You got it 68 one day and 45 the next day. It just
And it felt amazing yesterday. I mean, amazing.
yeah, it did feel good yesterday.
It was amazing.
It wasn't too windy. That's the problem too. This daggone wind
Mm-hmm.
blowing in all this dirt and whatever else is blowing in. It's just making it a struggle.
That it is. I've been noticing some people out in public wearing masks again. So, you know.
Well, because
it's,
you got COVID, you got, I don't know how many different strands of the flu.
Mm-hmm.
That stomach bug that was going around. It's just too much in the air. RSV, like it's just too much in the air.
Yeah, too much in the air. Yeah, you definitely have to protect yourself, build your immune system, work out, you know what I'm saying? Try to eat the right things. It's crucial, man. It's crucial. It is crucial. Fast, give your body a chance to actually break down the things that are in your body. And if it's something bad in your body, you know, maybe give it a little, in the oil field, we like to call it retention time. You know, if you pour 5 ounces of water in a cup and 5 ounces of oil in a cup, it'll separate immediately. Well, the more and more that you put into it and you mix it together to where it can cause some kind of emulsion, which is just basically when they're mixed together, or water is mixed in oil is mixed in water. Not to get too in the weeds, but it takes time for it to separate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So think about that with your body. You know, we not medical people by any means, but you got to give things time to heal, your insides to heal and all that kind of stuff. So fasting is definitely important. I myself practice intermittent fasting, and it's really good. You know, it's really good to me. It keeps my bloating away a lot. It just, man, you'd be surprised at how long you can go without eating. And then once you actually eat, you realize, dang, like I wasn't even that hungry like I thought. You know what I mean? So
especially if you're drinking your water like you're supposed to.
Absolutely.
That'll keep you full.
And more importantly, having your coffee.
Yeah. Because that coffee is what get me going in the morning. Like I don't need nothing to eat.
And it's an appetite suppressor. So yeah. Make sure you're getting your, all your vitamins and all that. That's what I'm bad about, is taking vitamins. I need to get back on that. You know, it's
we'll do it. We'll be consistent for a little while and then it just fall off.
Yeah.
And it's not like because we run out, because they'll still be in there. We just
being lazy.
Don't stick to it.
Yep.
Well, in the mornings you got so much going on that sometimes it's just easy to forget. Oh, let me stop at this cabinet.
But don't talk yourself out of it. It's
No. Yeah, no. I'm just saying.
It literally take 20 seconds to stop at the cabinet and get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying it just.
yeah.
When you just be lining for the door.
Everything I tell people all the time, man. Behaviors and habits. That's what this life is about. You know, if you do it every day, nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll just become habit. It'll just become second nature. Just
stay consistent with it.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do with this intermittent fasting thing. Like I want this to be a lifestyle of mine. Like I don't want to sit up and think about food all day. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy to me, you know? And if you think about it, some people out here who like recommend the 6 meals a day and all that kind of stuff, I can't do that because I'm gonna be thinking about food all day.
And that's just odd.
And once my insulin gets sparked or whatever they call it, for me, I just want to keep eating. That's just my mentality. I have a consumption abusive mentality, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I love to consume things at mass quantities, but then be looking stupid when I'm, 10 pounds up, or I'm drunk as a skunk if I'm drinking. You know what I mean?
Yep. But that's the thing. Everybody got to do what works for them. Like,
Yep.
some people can handle 6 meals a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people can only handle 2.
Exactly.
Like, you just got to know what you can handle.
Yeah, we all different.
And that's where people mess up, when they just really are strict about following what people are saying or doing on the internet. Everybody's body is different. Your body can't handle what everybody else's body can handle. Like, it's just not possible. Like, you have your body, they got theirs. Yep.
I completely agree. We are all different.
And for good reason. We supposed to be. We're supposed to be.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
But that's that's all good stuff. But I really wanted to help the people today. And the way I wanted to help the people today is I wanted to talk about different ways to cut back. If y'all all notice, I cut my hair down. Well, I've always wanted to kind of do this. No, I'm not going bald. Like I said on my Snapchat, I'm receding a little bit, but it's nothing crazy to where somebody would do something like this.
Yeah.
But for me, I've always wanted this kind of cut. I always wanted to have a full beard to kind of match it and have it trimmed down, a little bit. Kind of like Andrew Tate, but I wanted a little bit of hair on my head.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's literally, I cut an expense in half, by doing it myself. That's the thing I forgot to mention. I do it myself. I've basically saved about $60. For some of my friends, they spend $60. I got a buddy, a lot of buddies that spend $65 per haircut. So think about it. You cut $120 a month out of your budget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or put it back in your budget, I should say.
I just remember when haircuts was $20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I remember when dudes were trying to come up and they doing $5 haircuts.
Yeah, that too. Like, I'm just like, are we that old to where we have made it to where we have seen $65 haircuts when they used to be doing the same thing for $20?
Yep.
Like, I get times have changed. It's expensive to live. I get that. But from 20 to 65, that's a big old gap.
Huge gap. It is a huge gap. And honestly, I ain't got the best looking haircut, obviously, but guess what, man? I always tell people it's always 2 kinds of people in this world. It's people who say they don't give a rat's, and then it's those of us who really don't give a rat's. But you done seen me cut my hair completely off.
Bald, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
This man went in the bathroom and came out bald.
Yes. And
For no good reason.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I put it on. You hear me? I put it on. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I got swag. I got style. Mama, she put it together and the apple didn't fall far from the tree, as they say. But I also got this from my mother. We don't really, my mother always had short hair. You know what I'm saying? Now that's just the thing,
Yeah.
She had short hair years and years and years before Amber Rose. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that she helped us, as her children, kind of, her and my father, like, we grew up less fortunate, for one. And for two, it's just like, man, how you gonna worry about something or not having something that you ain't gonna be able to get?
Yeah.
Until I got my own money, I wasn't gonna be able to get no Jordan. So guess what? I had to wear what I had to wear. You know what I'm saying? So that instilled the fortitude and the confidence to just put on whatever, because they not buying, nobody's doing anything for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's, and they're doing the best that they can. But I'm getting in the weeds. All I wanted to talk about today was just how to cut back on some things, some expenses, to help families out there, help single moms, help single dads, help families that ain't bringing in a whole lot of income. or are bringing in a whole lot of income but have a whole lot of debt, or they just want to do better.
Yeah.
I'll let you start it off. We got these little. I wish we had some note cards. That would have made it look more professional. But
That's all right. Look, y'all
Yeah.
y'all in it with us. It don't matter.
yeah,
We
yeah,
got our little cheat sheet.
yeah. So I'll let you lead it off, babe.
So the first one, do your own hair and makeup for us ladies. Obviously, I'm not a makeup chick because y'all have never seen me on here with a full face of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Don't need it.
and I just, for what? That's just me. My hair, obviously, I've been natural for, Cassidy is 10,
She's 10.
so I've been natural for about 9 years.
Yeah.
And I get my hair done maybe once a year.
Yeah.
As far as like some braids or something.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's whatever I'm finna do to it. But it's so expensive to get your hair done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're trying to put on a wig or get some braids or get a sew-in or what. I mean, I remember when I used to get my hair done for like $150. Now it's $300 plus, regardless of what you're doing.
Hey, you wanna know what's funny? We did our taxes yesterday, and we were talking about how our mindsets have just changed so much. You remember when we used to file the taxes, and it was just kind of like a routine thing. Like you were going to go get your hair done.
Yep.
I was gonna take like $400 or $500 and do something stupid and buy a camera that I wasn't gonna use because
Look, I was on
I'm
Kendra
just on some
Scott
grit.
not Kendra Scott. What is it? I can't even remember the website no more. Kendra something. Getting my bundles ready to go.
Yeah.
Calling my the girl used to do my sew-ins. I'm like, look, let me make this appointment real quick. Them bundles is on the way.
Yeah, those were some times. And now we talking about like, cause we get a little something back. It ain't nothing crazy, but now all we talk about is saving most of it. You know what I mean? Like maybe making an extra payment towards the house, stuff that the real important stuff.
Yeah.
And not just running through money.
Adult stuff. We talking about adult stuff now. We was on that. That's when you on that kid life.
Man,
man,
those were the days. But tell them the reason why you also kind of shied away from getting your hair done.
First of all, y'all see I ain't got no edges. My edges is barely hanging on. So that has a lot to do with it. And then it's just so much. And then you always got to find somebody that's going to do the job, do it right, be dependable. Mm-hmm. Like there's a list. But it costs so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
And I've told you in the past, like, I didn't really care for the sewing thing. I love the braids, but the braids is the worst thing, right, for the health of your hair. And
all that pulling just was not.
Yeah. And
it ain't doing it.
A lot of these luxuries or whatever we have out here, guys, they're so damaging to either your body, to your, your hair, your this, your that. You know what I mean? I look at it like a guy that does steroids. Like, people think that steroids are free. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
First of all,
what's free?
Yeah, exactly.
What's free in this life?
First of all, they not free. Second of all, you look good on the exterior, but you're damaging your insides. And that's how I kind of see some of these females who, now, don't get me wrong, if you don't damage your hair or nothing like that, I'm all for females. I'm not one of those weave haters and all that, or what 2 Chainz used to say, hair weave killers. Like, I'm not no person like that. It's your hair, it's your prerogative, do what you want with it. But if it's damaging something, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like people to, try to keep what God gave you. Like my teeth are naturally kind of straight. Like, I'm doing everything I possibly can to hold on to my teeth. You know what I'm saying? To my good teeth. I don't want to knock them out and go get veneers. Even if you gave me $1 billion today, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep my natural teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No
That's
matter what.
This is mine.
Yeah. So
I
can only think the same thing with women and their hair.
And don't look. I am itching for some braids just because of the convenience of it.
Yeah,
they're beautiful and it's convenient.
Yeah,
but personally, my edges, my hairline just can't handle it right now. Maybe one day they'll get a little bit fuller. Who knows?
And your hair has gotten extremely long.
My hair has grown a lot. just
It's
on its
grown a lot.
own.
Y'all saw it on that one of them episodes.
When I pressed
I'm
it
sure.
out, the
Yeah.
shrinkage is real. But when it's
Yeah.
it's and my mother-in-law, every time the last time she did my hair, she told me how much healthier my hair is now than what it was. Because she's the one, when I go for my trims and my silk press, that's who does it. So it's improving from, because look, I was on a struggle bus with them sew-ins and them. Because look, as long as I could keep it up, I kept it up.
Yeah.
And even, okay, the makeup thing, like I said, I personally don't do or wear makeup, but I have people around that do makeup. I know.
Yeah. The majority of women
wear
wear makeup.
So even if you
say.
go let somebody do your makeup is expensive. Purchasing all that makeup is expensive if you want to do like a full beat or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I just rather not. That's just me.
Yeah. And if you do, nothing wrong with that.
No.
Just find a better way and a more price efficient way of doing it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're trying to cut back. Yeah, let's move along forward. My next one is buying in bulk. You know, a lot of us have stores such as Costco's. We have Sam's here in Midland, Odessa, and yeah, we just barely got hip to it about a year ago. They had some type of special going on, and you could get a membership for $10. And I called Kia, and I was like, man, like, I'm just finna get this because it's just, you can't pass it up.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't use them all the time, but let me tell y'all, when we do use them,
you
know, trash bags pretty much gonna last you a year.
Man.
Almost a year. Toiletries, stuff like that can last up to 3 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Depending on, you know, how much y'all use.
How many butts you got in the house?
Yeah, I buy chicken thighs, chicken breast, stuff like that will last you, you know, 2-3 weeks, depending on how much you eat. Like I said, intermittent fasting is also I'm going to just throw this in there. It's definitely a way to save money, guys.
Mm-hmm.
When you ain't stuffing your face all day and you eating once or twice a day, trust me, the bank account is going to love you long time. But yeah, back to the Sam's thing. Yeah, you got to buy in bulk. You have to ration out. We'll get into that later, but yeah, you got to buy in bulk. You got to buy things at a massive rate so that it lasts you, and you know, you're making less frequent trips.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, those little trips to the dollar store and all that kind of stuff, they could be screwing you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going and getting it all at once, you know what I'm saying, planning it out, you going to the dollar store 10, 12 times out the month. Then you look up and you done spent, you know, $400 or $500 when you could have just spent $100 at once getting all this stuff. And
listen, I had that bad. I don't know what my thing is with the dollar store.
Yeah.
Like it just be something. Every week it's just something. Oh, I need to run to the dollar store and get
the worst
whatever.
receipt is a $60, $70 receipt from the dollar store.
And then, but it's like you get it and you get to the register and they say, okay, $60. And you're like, wait a minute. How did I get here?
It's literally a trap though, you know?
Because once you get in there, it's like you just.
But I'm saying, like, as far as the way they named it, the dollar store.
Oh, yeah.
Or Dollar General.
Because ain't nothing
Family
a dollar.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a trap, guys. It's a freaking trap.
Because even Dollar Tree is not a dollar.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You seen that video I showed you? I showed you that video of the dude that said, it's this, he's a white guy. He does, like, comedy. And he was like, yeah. He was in some, like, bad neighborhood. And he was like, how Dollar General, the caption read, how Dollar Generals go about finding their locations. And he was in some bad neighborhood, and he was just like, oh, yeah, there were a couple shootings last week. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. We're going to put one
Prostitutes,
right here.
all that running up through here. And he was just like, yeah, oh, yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah.
It's a trap, y'all. It is a freaking trap. Stay out of the dollar store, more Costco's, more Sam's. They are not promoting this video, but if y'all want to throw, you know, you feel me? But yeah, I'll let you go next.
Hand down everything. My daughter just turned 10. But she doesn't look like she's 10. She has her father's, she's taken after her daddy with her height. So she's 10, but she's my size, basically.
Yeah, basically.
So I've already been able to start handing stuff down to her just because I'm losing weight. So stuff that is becoming too big for me, or some stuff is too big, and there's some stuff that ended up too little for me. I've been able to give to her. So, or we ordered some pants from Fashion Nova. They came in right size, wrong style for that. I don't know. They was my size, but they didn't fit. So I could not get them pants up. So you know what? I just gave them to her instead of sending them back.
Yeah.
Just hand them over.
Man.
You know?
Oh man, my heart got broke last week. Or not last week. It was probably like a month ago. I had these nice Nike sweatpants, and they were medium. Now, y'all see, brother, like I done got. If y'all knew me before, y'all have been like, yeah, man, he could probably fit a small. You know what I mean? But nowadays, I'm probably sitting at about 213 right now. I'm about 6'2", not fitting in some medium sweatpants. Just not happening.
Yeah.
I hate my weight too because XL is just a little too big. It just looks bulky on me. You know what I'm saying? When I was 220 or whatever, it didn't. But now that I'm getting back down. Anyway, I had those pants and I looked at them. I was going through my stuff and I said, you know what? I gotta do it. And, just went in my son's room and I was like, here, man. And he put them on and they were just a perfect fit. And it was heartbreaking to me because I'm just like, I think it was like 2019 or something. I took a picture in them. And
that ain't that long ago?
I mean, to me, that's not that long ago.
Oh.
You know, as far as like,
oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, like
still having
my figure and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't that long ago.
Yeah.
You know, and they fit like a glove. And now if I try to put them on, I'm gonna have some print action. I'm gonna have some kneecap action.
And look, we ain't doing none of that.
Everything. You hear me? You finna see my BBL, all that.
And we ain't doing that. Cause take it off. Where you going?
Yeah. And I be seeing some of y'all out there doing like y'all, boy, y'all need some help. I do it sometimes because I got some jeans that fit kind of tight, and I need to find something that fit a little bigger. But I do it out of pride because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get down. So what, I don't do it because it looks like that. You feel me? I'm doing it because the jeans that were given to me, they still fit. They just a little tight. But I'm going to do my job to get it to where they looking a little more loose. Something like these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my job. I'm not doing it to get no attention. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I know some of y'all dudes out there who really want, I don't know who you want to see your lower half, but whatever. That's your business. Do what you do. But that ain't me by no means. I like a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Little room, little give. Yeah. Now I want to, if I've been working my legs, I want you to see a little bit of something, but nah, I don't want no X-ray action.
Look, some folks just don't like to breathe. That's the conclusion I've come to. Y'all just don't want to breathe. Cause ain't no way you breathing in them pants.
Hey, I don't want me and the wife to walk in the restaurant and they're both, you got people looking at both our asses. You know what I mean? Like, that just I ain't with that. I don't mind if you look at her because she a woman. Like, they wear skin tight stuff, but us, come on, y'all, we gotta do better.
Please.
Let's get past that stage.
And then the fact that these kids like big t-shirts now, that's the, man, Cassidy, I didn't gave her so many t-shirts. Cause I'm like, yes, wear these big old clothes. Please do. So look, that's one thing. Just hand it on down. And we have a cousin that she's in her second year of college.
What cousin?
Zania.
Oh yeah, yep.
So she be handing stuff down to Cassidy. I'm like, look, yes,
yeah,
and we are not too good to take good hand-me-downs. First of all,
that ain't gonna last.
no.
It's probably over already because she's really petite, smaller petite.
And Cassie, she just, she's gonna be tall like her daddy, and she my side, we just a little bit thicker, so it's all right. Yeah. But yeah, whatever I can pass down to her, whatever he can pass down to Kieran, we doing it.
Pass it down. Pass it down and be generous. I remember that one time I was washing cars when we were younger. We had just had Cassidy. This lady, I was doing her car, and she had just 2 bundles of freaking girls' clothes in her garage, and she just gave it to us. And man, when you down and out, when you struggling, dude, hey man, it's greatly appreciated, and I felt blessed. I know we felt blessed, because yeah, man, every little bit counts.
Yep. Shoot, I remember when we was kids, my auntie, that's where all our fashionable stuff came from. She would pass it down to me and my sister because, look, we was at Payless. Mm-hmm. When my mama said, let's go shopping, we was at Payless and Kmart. Mm-hmm. So when my auntie was like, here go a bag of clothes, it was Christmas every time. Mm-hmm. Every time. So look, ain't nobody too good for some hand-me-down, especially if they still in good shape. Exactly. And we do the same. We'll load up our stuff when it get too small, take it over to Goodwill or Salvation Army.
Yep.
Don't be throwing stuff away.
Square biz.
No, that's throwing away money. Wasteful. Don't wait. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't be wasteful. I want to get 2 quick ones in before we take a break. I'm gonna go first, and then you'll go. Use cash. This is something that we implemented here recently, and it's really been helpful. I don't know about y'all, but I can swipe that debit card and not think nothing of it, and then look at that account, and yeah, you wanna cry. Using cash is so much more. There's so much more of a thought process that goes behind it versus just swiping that card.
It just makes a difference when you can see it. At least for me, like you like, oh shoot, okay. I had 100. I just spent 20, and it's like once you break that 100, it's downhill from there. So you're more mindful of what you're going and getting.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if you packing your lunch, that makes a huge. Don't be eating out every day. Mm-hmm. Like, cause look, you carrying cash and you eating out for lunch every day, that's gone.
Exactly.
Real quick.
Exactly.
But yeah, I had that same thing with that swiping that card. Mm-hmm. It just goes.
Nah.
My next one was cook big meals. That saves us because, okay, first of all, that's dinner, and a lot of times that's leftovers. So then there's our dinner, and there go my lunch right there for work the next day.
Yep, you got dinner, lunch, and possible leftovers the next day for the kids. That's money, y'all.
For real.
That's money. Let's say you cook a small meal or whatever, or you cook a big meal and you throw stuff away. You cook that big meal that day. That costs money. You know what I'm saying? You don't save leftovers and you go out to eat for lunch. Let's say it's both of us. That's $20 easy each.
Yeah.
There go $40. Then you
cooking another meal.
Yeah, cook another meal the next day, or you know what I'm saying? That's either wasting a meal or you know what I'm saying? You go out and get the kids something out to eat. You know what I mean? Like, it's expensive, y'all. Food is expensive.
Regardless if you go into the grocery store and buying it or you go into that drive-through. Yep. It's expensive.
Yep.
So why not, cook at home and make it to where it's going to stretch? Yeah, no, you ain't going to eat the same thing for a week. First of all, because you're going to be burnt out on it. It's going to be nasty. Mm-hmm. And for what? But if you can get 2 days at least out of one meal, you saving right there.
Oh, yeah. We're going to take a quick break real quick and come right back with this segment, guys. Be right back with you. So we are back, and we were discussing making big meals, not being afraid to eat leftovers. I heard from a friend not that long ago that another one of our mutual friends said that they don't eat leftovers, and I thought that was just crazy, because I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just the the way I was raised, that just wasn't gonna fly.
For real.
And I mean, I don't know about y'all out there, but you know, we try to put our foot in our food. You know what I mean? Not literally, but so we tend to make some good stuff, and
it's some stuff that tastes better the next day.
Absolutely. Look at Thanksgiving. You know, you ain't throwing that food away. At least not the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna get, and that's another thing I've learned. Like, you know, you gotta ration what you get for Thanksgiving, because some of y'all be eating on leftovers for a little too long.
Yeah. Like when it's time to let it go, let it go.
LIG at Reggie.
Yeah. It's a whole week and a half later, and you talking about, we still got some turkey in there. No.
Yeah. Nah, get rid of that.
We don't want that.
Nah. But
especially if you make a good pot of spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
Who ain't eating some leftover spaghetti?
Bruh.
Who raised you? Like, what? What are we doing?
You know, Frito pie, all kind of stuff that, come on, man, you can't be throwing away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, buying in bulk kind of correlates with making big meals. You know what I'm saying? Make big meals, eat off of it for a day, 2. If you can stretch 3. After 3 days, you probably should, do away with it. And I know we all leave stuff in the fridge for longer than that sometimes, but do a good job of, when I worked for the bread company, we called it, what's the word for it? It's basically when you put all the new stuff in the back, you push the older stuff to the front so it gets used. Rotating. That's what we used to call it. Rotate all your food, rotate all your seasonings. Yes, seasonings go bad. Keep everything as fresh as possible. And if you rotate it, you'll realize, dang, we're actually eating these things. So many times we have had leftovers and we still make a new meal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's where lunch comes into play.
Yep.
Take that container to work. There your lunch.
Exactly.
Especially like for me, I got 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I leave, go get something and come back, like I really don't have. I gotta sit at my desk and eat it. I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Like I want to eat my food in peace.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So yeah.
And it's so much more convenient to go to a microwave, heat up your food, and just start eating.
Just sit down.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, when you get an hour break, that's gonna be like
Christmas.
Yeah.
Cause man, that little 30 minutes, I'll be like, why are we doing this?
Yeah. And then that 30 minutes don't ever go by as fast as when you're working.
No, I sit down. It's like as soon as I sit down and
the time go backwards.
Yeah, like dang, like I barely get to finish my food.
That's hilarious,
man.
The next one again correlates with buying in bulk. One of them for men and for children that I recommend that has really worked is using bar soap. You might ask, well, that's kind of an outdated thing. To me, honestly, first of all, I feel like bar soap works better. It's more efficient. I feel like you get more suds out of your soap, me personally. I feel like it's cheaper. And 3, I feel like it lasts longer. Why do you say that? Well, I buy the Dove. It's the same exact Dove as the one that comes in the body wash.
Mm-hmm.
It's the green one. And it's starting to dwindle down now, but I think it has like 30 bars or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do, it's a trick. What I do once it gets like real thin, the bar soap, I take that and I take a new one and I put it on top of it. And the more and more you use it, like after the first day, it'll stick to the back of it. So like it's
you ain't losing none.
Yeah, you ain't losing none. You know what I'm saying? You getting all of that money's worth. And the only reason I bring that up is because, especially with kids, what are they gonna do, y'all, when they're in the shower? Look, going through a thing of body washing and a week and a half. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a week and a half. That's not sustainable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You give them that bar soap. Let me see them run through that bar soap in a week. You know what I'm saying? If they do, great. Hell, they just some clean kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't, which they most likely won't, you'll start to realize, dang, this stuff really lasts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even me, when I use body wash, it was just like, man, like, I feel like I gotta put, especially that cheap crap, like that Suave and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you gotta spray the whole half the bottle to get the type of suds that you want out of it.
And I'm just a body wash person. I prefer body wash.
Yeah.
Now, when I was a kid, we was about that bar soap life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what mama was buying because, again, it's cheaper and it's going to last longer. You get the pack. Look, everybody got their own bar.
Exactly.
Even now, Kieran got his bar, Cassidy got her bar. You said.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer body wash. Yeah, I might be a little bougie for that, but that's just me. That's my preference.
If they had the type that you use, I bet you would use bar soap.
Maybe, because I haven't seen that, and
yeah,
I literally use the same one.
I mean, to be fair, they do the same thing. They make suds, and you know what I mean.
Get
That's
clean.
the only reason I say that. But
the body wash I got, it has the exfoliating beads in it. You just
they
feel.
got that in soap too. Yeah,
I feel the effect better with the body wash.
I'm telling you.
Maybe it's just in my head.
Get that towel. Put that bar soap in there, and rub it together about, I say, 20 times.
Oh Lord, he came up. He got the science.
Take out the bar soap, put it on the thing. You ain't gonna need it no more. You got plenty of suds. I ain't never had no body wash. Maybe I just ain't been put on a good body wash, but I ain't never had no body wash that continue to create suds. That's why I prefer bar soap.
My caress. I'd be sudsed up.
All right.
That's me.
All
right. Our next one was weight our major purchases.
Yes.
So a lot of times you be like, oh, I need this right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you go out and buy it right now, but it ain't in your budget right now. So now you scrape and buy for next paycheck because you went ahead and bought it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just gotta wait till it's in your budget. So if it's not something you just absolutely need, and most of the time we don't, we feel like we do, but we don't. We went without our air fryer for how long?
Like a week. Like a week.
Yeah. But we waited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might have just been a week, but of course we was like, look, we need that air fryer to come on. It's time. But we got the oven. Sometimes you just gotta just push stuff off a little bit.
Yeah.
If it's not in your budget right now, don't go get it right now.
Exactly.
Wait till it's in your budget.
Exactly.
You will be okay.
Especially with things, the minor things like like you just said, an air fryer. Guys, we do have ovens. Yeah. We do have microwaves. You know, they put these things in our houses for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just go back to doing it the old fashioned way for a little bit. Find alternatives. One of the major things, and the reason why I put this one is furniture was the glaring one for me. You know, when we first got our home, of course you want to furnish your home with beautiful furniture and you know, nice china cabinets and
just
nice
new
chandeliers, new fixtures, and all kind of crap. Of course you want to do that, but you know, we didn't want to go that direction. We wanted to keep as much money in our pocket as we possibly could. We wanted to move in comfortably, and we just wanted a new house. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's all.
And God bless us with that. And we just recently got a new couch, and we paid a little bit of it. We did finance it. We paid a little bit of it, and we just financed the rest out because we want it to be comfortable. That's like, I think we have 2 debts right now outside of our household. It's that couch, which we owe like $900 on it. We could pay it now. It just, we just want to take our time.
Yeah.
And we do kind of, we're not big. We're not these credit gurus. We ain't swiping on credit. We don't even use our credit cards.
Yeah.
But we do want to keep some kind of balance so that, our credit stays
active,
decent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, active. So, we have that, and we have our son's braces. That's it. That's our only debts. You know what I'm saying? And our son's braces is like $700. You know what I mean? And like it reverts back to the tax situation. That's what you use your tax returns for.
Yeah,
if you do get a little something back, get stuff like that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Or pay them down to a certain amount. I pay my son's braces with my HSA. So it's really like it's there, but it ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't coming out of my pocket. Like our actual net profit, it's not coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and notice we didn't have a car wasn't on that list.
No,
we've been driving a paid off car for how long have we had that car?
It's probably like a year and a half. But guys, I'm an idiot. I'm the dumb one when it comes to making stupid purchases and doing stupid stuff. We had a paid off car already, and then my dumb self found a way to wiggle us into another situation, and we ended up having another car note for a little bit. Yes,
but it's paid off now.
Yeah, it's paid off now,
and we gonna hold on to it till we can't hold on to it no more. Like
exactly.
Yes, our new car is nice. Yes, but if you have a car, no car payment, and there's nothing wrong with that car, why are you going out and making another bill? First of all, because cars are not cheap. You're not getting no good car payment right now.
Yeah, not
right now.
New and nice.
Yeah, not for what you really want. You can go out and just get something just to get it, and you might have a decent payment. But if you're going out and getting what you really want, you're gonna be paying a good penny. So if you can avoid that, why not avoid that? And that's us now at 33. Because before, look, let's go get whatever it is that we want, and then be looking sick when that payment come out.
And what's crazy, our credit was so toe up, and we ain't had no money, so we couldn't get what we really wanted anyway. So that's even more reason for you to not do things like that, not have behaviors like that.
Because you just getting what they can give you. You're not getting what you really want. So why?
Exactly.
What's the fun in that? Like, yes, it's new, but it's not what you really want. So why not just wait and build yourself up to where you can get what you really want and you're comfortable in that purchase?
Exactly. I'll say this, because I listen to Dave Ramsey, you know what I'm saying? I listen to a lot of the credit gurus. And one thing I've noticed, or one thing I've realized, is that you got to do things on your own terms and your own way. Dave Ramsey don't run my household, and credit gurus don't run my household. We run our household. And one thing that I've been big on is just being in control. I used to be that person, like, I don't like owing people this, and this, and I still am to a certain extent. But my deal is I'm just going to have what's going on in my household under control. If we were worth $50 million and I had 3 cars out there that we were leasing for $1,500 a month, and let's say I'm making annually $1 million a year, which I think it comes out to like $80,000 a month, something like that. Don't get me, I ain't no math dude, but I think it's like $80,000 a month. So I got 3 cars out there that we leasing for $1,500 a month. You do the math. What's that? 4,500. That 4,500 ain't really cutting into my, or you know what I'm saying, like gross for the or net for the month. So I'm not really sweating it. Guess what? We're in control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some financial guru may come in that hates debt. Why do you add that? Man, because I want to. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not
money.
hurting me.
Exactly. It's not hurting me.
Yeah.
So I'm not so much big on the just debt free, but them people out there with the 6-figure student loans and the, you know what I'm saying, almost 6-figure trucks and all this and that.
Yeah.
And you know, your
bukus of credit card debt.
Yeah, exactly. You got debt. You literally got debt besides your house that's more than 50% of your take home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not control to me.
Yeah.
So I'm all about control. That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You do it however you want to do it, but yeah, these are things that we implemented, and having $15,000 worth of furniture when we knew we couldn't afford it when we moved into this house.
That wasn't an option.
That wasn't an option. You know what I'm saying? And people do it every day. Oh, they go like when we went and got this couch. Oh, y'all are approved for $9,000. Why don't y'all just go ahead and get this, get that? Nah, brother. We'll just take this. We'll just take this $1,700 sectional, and we'll go about our day. Yep. That's what we really need.
Because it's not like they saying, "Oh, you can have $9,000." No, you can have $9,000 worth of furniture. You're gonna have to pay off. No.
Look, in the credit guru world, you know what they call it?
What?
They call it funding. Hey, I got funding. You got some borrowed money that don't belong to you. Yeah. That's what you got.
You're gonna have to pay it back.
Yeah,
it's not yours.
Your money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better have something in place, and that's what I like about the credit guru dudes. All of them got stuff in place to get it back and make double, triple, quadruple. Yeah. At least that's what they portraying.
Yeah.
But if you ain't got no plan in place, brother, that ain't your money. What you go to work and you work for, you know what I'm saying? Sister, whatever, that's what you got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave that car on that lot. Leave that furniture in that furniture store.
Yep. Even when I didn't know nothing about credit and all that kind of stuff, I knew that a credit card wasn't real money.
Yeah.
I knew that I had to pay that back. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah, come on.
You just gonna have them phone calls consistently, and that's annoying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Moving forward, this is a good episode. This is very helpful.
Yeah.
This is very insightful. This is very helpful. We getting towards the end though. We got a few more. Create a budget. You got to create a budget. I kind of handle our budget in the household. I do okay job. Getting better every day. But you definitely got to know what's coming in, what's going out. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever depend on what you think is going to come in. We had this discussion yesterday.
Yeah.
Kia was asking me, like, because I was telling her about a bonus. And she was like, yeah, like, what make you think you're not going to get it? And I was just like, excuse me. See, I'm a little stopped up.
Yeah.
I was like, babe, I don't really just like to say that it's going to come. It's always come, but if it ain't what I, you know what I'm saying, went out and earned and, you know, I knew for sure I was going to get, I really don't like to depend on it.
If you don't know, it's a guarantee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like a credit card, basically.
Yeah.
You know, if I take, like, let's say I get a $1,500 bonus and I say, you know what? I got a credit card with $6,000 on it. Let's just book this trip with the credit card because I know I'm going to get that. You know what I'm saying? Worst case scenario, we don't get it. Then I'm looking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like, now we just now the trip is in vain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't enjoy it because you stressed out like, dang, now I really got to pay all this off.
Yeah. And you folks that be booking trips and paying for it with credit cards and then, like, paying it over time after you done took the trip, boy, Jesus need to help y'all because I can't do it, bro. When I like to be, look, feet in the sand, man, everything Gucci. You hear me? I hate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, when you use a debit card, they take more money on your hotel. Like, take my money, bro.
Yeah.
If I break something, then come after me with the lawsuits and all that, or whatever you got to do. But take my money, take what you said the rate is on that day and leave me alone.
Yep.
But nah, what they do, they hold your stuff.
Yeah.
And then a couple days later, then they take, or whatever it is, you know.
What irritate me is some of these places when you use your debit card, it's processing for days. Take it out. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and get what you supposed to get and going on about your business.
Look, that's another reason why folks should use cash.
Yeah, because that's
reason.
irritating to me. Like, I don't want to see
Amazon.
Processing for days. It don't take that long to process no daggone money.
Mm-hmm.
It really don't, because you want it. I done already got whatever I'm getting. Go on and take it out.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Extremely irritating.
Yeah.
Extremely irritating. So, yes, create a budget. You'll be very surprised at what you're probably spending. You'll be very surprised at probably what you can cut back on. Mm-hmm. Create a budget. Do it month to month. Don't create a budget and go off of that for the rest of the year. At least that's what I recommend. That's not advice. It's just what I recommend. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah. Things change month to month, especially when you got kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, create a budget for sure. What you got, babe?
Always shop ahead. So if you know there's something you're gonna need down the line, if you got it in your budget to be able to purchase it right now, just go ahead and get it.
Yeah.
Because you don't, like, yes, you budget every month, but sometimes things change, things come up. So if you have it in your budget to be able to get it now, and you know you're gonna need it, go ahead and get it. If it's in your budget, don't just go and get it just to be getting it. If it's there, go ahead and go get it. Go purchase it. There's no need to wait when you know for sure this is something like.
Hey, don't be like me though and like go to Ross and you literally going there looking for stuff that you think you might need. Cause that's when you get in trouble.
But that's what happens when you go places not already knowing what you need to get.
Absolutely.
If you go places just to go, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, oh, we might need that. Keyword might. We might need this. We might need that.
Yeah.
You know? And that's back to the dollar store. When you go without your list, without already knowing in your head what you absolutely need to get, that's when you just start picking up stuff. Then you get to the register $70 later and you're like, dang. What happened?
Yep. I could go to Ross and literally come back with 20, 30 things that I felt like we might need. You know what I'm saying? I know Kia like Target. Man. Target. Yeah, man.
Because I can go in there and pick up some stuff that I just like. And Target is not cheap.
And to me, you know, financial freedom coming from where we came from, that's all it really is to me, is the ability. And some people may be like, man, that ain't really a high goal or whatever. But I'm like, man, we simple folks. But
yeah,
to be able to go to Target on I ain't gonna say daily basis, but on a weekly basis and be able to kind of just get whatever you need and not think about it. You know what I'm saying?
It's this couple that I've watched sometime on Instagram and TikTok, Justin and Ashley. I remember they finally had got a little comfortable, so he sent her to Target with his debit card and was like, babe, get whatever you want. We good. Get whatever you want. So she was like, you know, how I would feel. Just like, all right, shoot, let's go. He drops her off. Comes back $700 later. I think somewhere around there. He was like, what in the world did you buy? Like, I didn't even leave you here that long. And $700 later, man, look, you said I could go get what I want. We didn't got on a level where we can do this right now. I'm getting what I want.
Man, I feel
$700 at Target at one trip. Oh, easy. I can do that quick.
He should have worded it like this: go get what you really, really feel like we may need, and then just trickle in a little bit of what you think you might want.
Just wait, because we're gonna have that day.
And look, this is what you ended with, right? But be smart.
That day is coming for us. He gonna be like, babe, go to Target and get what you want. Bet.
No, but I'm gonna make sure that we really good. See, they probably was just doing some some funny stuff. I'm sure he probably ultimately didn't care, but
Nah, he didn't.
yeah,
Cause he booking shows now. They was all right.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure that you really can do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be doing it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But like I said, the simple things. We not big into the cars. She got a dream car. I got a dream car. Of course, it'd be nice to have a plethora of them, but that just ain't something that you need. You
At
know
all.
what I'm saying?
I don't think I'll ever be one to just be having stuff just to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause then
maintenance.
Yeah, and then like I ain't gonna never be in the business of throwing away money.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's throwing away money. Why, as two adults, do we need 6 cars in a driveway?
Real talk.
For what? Because yes, it's gonna be different once the kids are driving, but as two adults, the only ones that can drive in the house, why do we have 6 cars parked outside?
Mm-hmm.
That's just my thinking. I'm not throwing money away like that. I just don't want to do it.
It would sound good to have your dream car, my dream truck. I do want an old school. It would be nice to have a date night car. You know what I mean? Just a little something. And then a travel car. But what do you need 5 cars for? And that's on some more luxury type deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just got money to just burn. Yeah. If you, like I said, 50 mil in the bank, I mean, something like that, yeah, I mean, whatever you do is pretty much justified because you got it.
Yeah. And to each their own. Like, look, if that's how you choose to spend your money and your lifestyle, hey, do you. I don't want to do that. I could be investing that money somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you wanted to have 5 cars, nobody said you had to go get 5 brand new cars
or luxury cars. I think that's where they'd be tripping me out. We got 5 cars.
I could probably get all of what I just listed, literally all the stuff I just listed for probably $250,000. But what will some of these people do? They'll go buy a $250,000 Urus or a $250,000 Ghost or Rose or Bentley or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want my bang for my buck.
For real.
If I'm gonna spend $250,000, give me the 5 cars that I just listed. Your dream car, my dream truck. You know what I'm saying?
Make it stretch.
Old school. You know what I'm saying? A little sports car to take on a date night or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then something to travel in all the time. You can get that for $250,000. I mean, stuff ain't got that expensive if you smart about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna
you
be
do
used.
It right.
Yeah, but I recommend you buy used cars. That's one thing that I did take away from Dave Ramsey. Like, one of his deals was when they did their studies on millionaires, most millionaires, according to their studies, they don't buy brand new spanking cars. They go get 2, 3, 4-year-old cars. You know what I'm saying? Moderate mileage.
Because it's done depreciated in value as soon as you drive off the lot.
It depreciate anyway. Exactly. So, it's ways around everything, man, to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? But there's no way around actually having the resources and the funds to do it.
Yeah.
It's only one way to that, and that's income and you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. You can't credit your way through getting the things in your life, the things you want in your life. At some point, real money got to start coming in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and living paycheck to paycheck just isn't fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's
Take
not
it from
fun.
2 people who have done it for a long time, and it finally, got on track in the right path.
Especially when you got kids, that ain't fun.
Absolutely.
To be scraping and that's not fun.
Absolutely. That was a perfect way to end it, babe. Like, being check to check is real. And it can really sorry, we cut off. We was about to wrap it up anyway, but check to check is for the birds, y'all. It's for the birds, and we're slowly getting in the direction that we need to get in. We're not necessarily check to check, but we also ain't mastered this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Save up for retirement. Think about the future.
Mm-hmm.
think about the now a little bit. I ain't telling you to not enjoy your life because we saw our forefathers do that, and then they, had. Ooh, thank you. Then they had 40 acres and a mule, but they old and crippled and can't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying not have just a little bit of fun, but always try your best to delay gratification. And just,
be smart about it. That's it. Be smart about it.
Be smart.
That's it. That's all. And I hope somebody learns something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We help somebody with something.
Take the fish from the bone. We are not no experts.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I had a dude come after me the other day, or us, if you will, talking about some, man, I just realized that everybody don't deserve a podcast. And you know what, brother? You might be right, but guess what? We got one anyway. So, oh well.
Oh well.
You know what I'm saying? Oh well.
I don't even look at the comments because
yeah. I've definitely become thicker skinned when it comes to it because it's just like whatever, you know what I mean?
You don't have to watch.
Yeah, it's just some mean people in this world. And I've said mean things. I ain't no hypocrite. I've said some mean things.
Yeah.
So,
but
I don't dish it if I can't take it.
And I just don't indulge in things that I don't like.
Some dude corrected my grammar, and I was like, "Thank you." You know what I mean? Like, I've embraced it. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank y'all, man. You know what I mean? Thank you. Because at the end of the day, you watch at least 1 second of us. So if we do make something of ourselves, you're going to look back and be like, dang, like, I really hated on them. And dang, look at them now.
Not if, when we.
When we. Thank you.
When we. Not if, when we.
When we. I love it. 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 That's all I got.
Yeah. Y'all enjoy y'all's weekend.
Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Comment, I guess, good, bad, or ugly. Go on and just throw it on there.
We're on our way to 400 subscribers. To the guy that told us that we shouldn't have a podcast, we on our way to 400. That ain't a lot by any means, but it's a lot to us, brother.
And thank you for the ones that do appreciate and enjoy. Thank y'all. All right.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. And hope the Chiefs lose this weekend. Not a Niners fan, but yeah, I'm tired of seeing them dudes win. I guess that's how they felt when Brady was in. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
On to the next.
On to the next. You hear me? God bless y'all. Fullest Corner Podcast, where we give experience, not advice. The best advice comes from experience. Y'all have a blessed weekend. We will see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Bye.